All right, so we have the foundation of our asteroid station. It is time to now time-lapse the rest of the build. And we're going to start the build with this, which is our hangar bay. So as you guys can imagine, we did a lot of placing blocks down and a ton of welding. So let's get started. All right, so the hangar bay is a lengthy hangar bay for no apparent reason, but it is the first build of the Asteroid Station so far. Of course, there's going to be a lot more editing involved in it because technically this ground was supposed to be my piping and it should have started up here. So I need to bring this up a little bit or I just forgo these angled blocks. I don't know. But also the hangar is a little bit on the taller side than on the wider side. So I probably want to make it a little bit wider, if anything. So maybe I'll cut a portion of the hangar bay off and extend it to that pillar right over there. That probably would be the better bet, because it would be nicer to have a wider bay than a taller bay. Although we could fit most ships in here, but I guess we could cut some of it and then project it out over there, if anything. But yeah, so if it's on the time lapse, it took a while to build it out because I was trying to look for a good design that's involved with the wall. Although I kind of want to angle it a little bit more. So I kind of want to do this throughout the entire thing. Or something like that. And then we just build from there upwards. And then do the same thing. So it looks rather different. And not just a straight wall like this. I mean, although it looks great when you go really quick through it. Like this, as you have the lights and everything like that. And the patterns. Which looks cool, but we definitely need to alter it a little bit more. So yeah, this hangar bay is a good start. But of course, I have other ideas in mind to change it up. And hopefully that works out pretty well in the near future. But other than that, in the time-lapse, you didn't really see it too well. But for some reason, this mobile platform disappeared. Well, it didn't disappear. It got destroyed. It got unhooked off of the piston here. And it flew down there for some reason. And it did have all direction of ion thrusters, but somehow it stopped, which is great. I did take another one off cam, and I just merged it together with that one for now. Just kind of like hand holding it. I might keep it in terms of the platform, but I do have to fix it eventually. But that is going to be part of the other series of the scavenger hunt, or the hunt for new cargo ships, unknown signals through the fieldwork updates. That will be more of our survival series. This Asteroid Station, we'll be building it as we go with that series too. But this one's going to be more of a time-lapse series, as it takes a while to build all these things out, and just kind of like talking about it as I build will take forever. So I'll continue the time-lapse them, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. But of course, leave a comment down below if you do enjoy it or not. So of course, like and subscribe. Don't forget to drop a comment down below, even just say hi. And of course, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.